What's up, hatters and hatters? This is TheDarkHatty here, and welcome to another episode. What? Wait, what? This is another episode. Welcome to the first episode on the Nebulous server. Yeah, that was a bit underdramatic by my character, but I was dramatic at least. And look, I'm pink. Hell yeah, rocking that pink. Yeah, not enough excitement going on here. I'm gonna put my clothes back on. My head's spazzing out. Can you see that? It's with excitement for being on the Nebulous server. Because, well, I'll explain in a minute. But first of all, the intro. Alrighty then, what's up, hatters and hatters? This is TheDarkHatty here, and welcome to the Nebulous server. So, let me just explain very quickly. I'm going to go through this really quickly without explaining anything, but you know. So, I was on the Minecraft server, and I was sort of enjoying it, but some things went down, and I just kind of lost interest in it, you know. I just kind of didn't want to play on it anymore because I fell out with some people on the server, and I just found things were really starting to bug me about it. So I'm not going to go into any detail. I'm not going to explain to you guys, and I'm not going to tell you what happened, why it happened, and who it happened with, because I don't think anybody should be affected by it. I think it should just be accepted that I've left the server, and is that actually there? Is that phantomed? I think it's phantomed. I think it should just be accepted that I have left the server and we should all move on. So I'm leaving it at that. And oh Jesus, I think the server's lagging. Let me reconnect. Yeah, it was phantoming. So I joined the Nebulous server. No particular reason why I joined the Nebulous server. I just kind of did. I was let in. I know August on the server, and I know a couple of other people. So it's not like I just randomly picked the server and went, you know what, I'm gonna join this server. There was some thought process into it, and I really do like this server. Like, there are some really good builders who built things like this. There's an end farm over there. Like, look at this. This is beautiful. Like, this looks really cool. I like how that looks. In fact, I might implement that somewhere on my island, I think. Oh, yeah, speaking of island, we jump through here. So, obviously, there's the kind of upsetness. Oh, he started again. No, we've got to watch him build shit again. No, we don't. Ta-da! See, last night and today I've been working quite hard to rebuild exactly what I lost when I've left Mine Creek. So we are at the exact same point. The mineshaft the branch mine I'm still working on, and I need to add the hidden door system and an enchanting table here. But also on top of that, let me just grab some ender pearls from my chest. In fact, let me get that food back. So this is everything that I've got. Some untidy chests, not much in them. Although I'm saving up some rails. Bunch of netherrack. Empty chest with nothing in it. Although I've got loads of stuff in here. Check this out. So, some decent picks. Shouting sword, that's not bad. Bunch of books that I need to use. Some crappy armor and 4 diamonds, but then I've got these in my inventory. I've got Patch's training bow because I'm training myself to be better with a bow. I've got my diamond pick, which is builder's pick. An efficiency 4 axe, not that good, but you know, it doesn't matter. An efficiency 4 on breaking 3 diamond shovel, and my Fallen Angel's Revenge, which is my best sword. But I don't use it because I'm under the tutelage of Rixiot, who has told me not to use a sword unless I really have to. And I've not used it all that much. In fact, the only time I ever use it is when I'm fighting Endermen in the overworld, and I was supposed to be getting ender pearls, wasn't I? And when a creeper comes close enough that I decide to kill it and get myself some gunpowder, but I've not really done that much anyway. So it's basically just for fighting off Enderman, and I've used it on a couple of cows and stuff because it's got the fire aspect too and looting on it, so that kind of helps a lot by giving me some stuff. So if we head down here, something else I've worked on. So I got really lucky with this island in that I managed to find myself 2 spawners on the surface, and this is the first one. Nice spider skeleton spawn. If we head down here, I've got a hopper set up at the bottom, which is full of arrows. See, I AFK'd at this all night last night, so that's why it's already full. In fact, I'm going to take some arrows out, so there we go. So I've got plenty of bones, so when it does come to making farms, we're not going to have too much problems when it comes to bone meal, because we're in the 1.5 update on this server, so obviously bone meal's become an issue because it doesn't work as well as it used to. There's also a spider spawner somewhere on the island. This is a very big island. It's a lot bigger than the last island was, and it's kind of split off into 3 different islands, I think, but I'm not 100% sure on that little factor. And we're still going to go with the same plan. I'm still going to build biomes all across the island to make it look really cool. Going to chop down these trees and build a proper forest somewhere. My own little design. And I think this is really going to be a good project because we've got more space to work with. And, oh, I'm online on my own. I thought someone else was online earlier. In fact, someone was, I'm sure. So there's loads of really great people on this server. I've been playing a bit of PvP with them. I was playing last night with Critics. And I've played a couple of games with Rob, and I also enjoy playing with August a lot because she helped me build Overdrive, and me and her are good friends. So, and if you look at the thumbnail for this video, she drew that awesome picture. Like, so grateful. Like, she didn't make me pay for it or anything. She just did it, like, just for the sake of doing it. And it's such a good drawing as well. I really do enjoy it. Like, I really do like it. So today we are actually going to work on something, and I've just noticed I'm doing this every so often. I know someone who pointed that out to me, but anyway, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to try and set myself up some kind of coast. I think we're going to do a Scruffy cooker, because Scruffy's the pig, the August, and hopefully I don't have to, because I'd rather use cows than the pigs, because I do like having the pigs wandering around the island. It looks kind of cool. So I'm going to build myself that, and then we're going to put some animals in it and see what we can do. So I'll be back in a second once I've remembered how to build it, and I've got all the materials to build it. So I'll be back in just a second. Transition. Right, so welcome back. So I've decided to build it here. I'm going to use a dispenser for this, which I've already placed down. I watched Suzuma's video and I can't seem to find a tutorial on it, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to try and build it myself with just knowing how it's supposed to work in my mind. I have no idea how to build it, actually build it, and so it could be interesting. So I've not decided yet whether I want to use pigs, but I think pigs would be easier because it's easier to get carrots than it is to get wheat. The thing is though, we also eat carrots, so I've not decided yet, obviously. And give me that spruce, thank you. So the basic gist of this is we have the cows in here, and when we activate the water flow, which is going to come out of this dispenser, it's going to push the cows to either side of the thing and separate them into 2 different sections. And I'll show you that in just a second once I've figured out how to wire it up. Once they're separated, though, one side, which will be this side, will drop into a lava cooker, which will then lead it all over to some chests, which is the basic gist of how this all works. So there's nothing really fancy to it, but it is quite nice to have, and I'd like to have some birch trees going, but at the moment I don't, so I'm just gonna have to make do with what I have at the moment, which annoyingly enough isn't all that much. And then let's make myself some more spruce. 4. So there'll be a lever there which will activate the water flow, which will pop out of there, and let me just set that up now actually. So we are going to need, oh, some redstone. Haha, there it is. So this is where the dispenser is, so let's just dig up the floor here. And this shovel is sometimes slightly overpowered, which can be kind of annoying really, because you're trying to do some work and then it's all like, I'm gonna blow stuff up. And I do believe if I take this out of there and then I can put that back, and then what we want to do, so the lever will be there which will activate, this will be easy. Although I'm pretty sure that needs to be a repeater, and even if it doesn't, I'm going to put one there anyway, just to be on the safe side. And then I can dirt that back up. And then all we need to do really is have ourselves the lever, which will go there. And then activate this. Oh, we should probably get that covered back up. So if we now activate the lever, dispenses the water, which spreads out, and activate it again. Oh, we need to double activate it, and it's not too bad. I don't mind double activating it. Although I'm pretty sure if I power it as well, that should activate it. So now if I flick this, oh, apparently that doesn't work. Oh well, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Right then. So obviously we need to put some cows in here, but before we do that, let's just put a back on this, just so they don't get out. And I've just realised it might have been a better idea not to build this out of wood on the basis that we're having a lava cooker. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put pigs in it, because it's going to be easier on the basis that I've already got carrots. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to actually try and film a time lapse of the entertaining mission of me trying to get pigs into this fecking thing. So I'll be back in watch the time lapse and enjoy. So that was kind of irritating to do, but you know, nobody cares. It was like pigs don't do what they're told. So there's a slight flaw with this, and I've realized what I need to do is go like, no, get back in there. Yeah, it needs to be like that. How I'm gonna get it like that, I have no idea. Unless I go. Yeah, that might work. So basically I'm doing this so I can actually feed them, because I realized once I'd finished the first design that I could not feed them. So you need to get back out, which is actually quite easy. So at some point I am going to redesign this. Making it all out of spruce isn't exactly ideal to what I want to do. Just collect all these back up, and then sweet. So now we should be able to easily feed them. Also going to need to put a roof on this, so let's do that now. But let me just slice up the sides a little bit, like that. And then up here, we're going to do some slabs. Well, let's do cobble slabs, because we could do with having a bit more colour involved with this, really. And even if this isn't all that much, it should be worth it. So this isn't going to be out in the open. I'm actually going to I'm actually going to put a forest in this area. Can I put some lighting in there? Yeah, that looks nice. So now I can separate them up, and one side of them will be dropped down into a lava cooker. But for now, that's the basic design. I'm actually going to end this episode here because I have something that I need to get done today, preferably. And by next episode, I'll have set up the lava cooker and I'll show you that. And then next episode, I think we're going to do a bit of terraforming. I'm going to get some trees built. And we're also going to build the forest in this area. And we're going to add on to this forest a bit more as well. So I'll see you next time. So this has been TheDarkHatty. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at TheDarkHatty. But I've got to get going now, guys, because I've got dragons to slay, mines to craft, and hopefully to catch it. See you next time, guys. Bye!